Hey guys, Great Shun here, bringing you a One Piece review. Chapters came out early this week, and I've been away most of the day, so I didn't know, so I'm just getting home. And here's the review for One Piece Chapter 151, A Voice Coming from the New World. This was a pretty interesting chapter, and it starts out with Luffy, Shirahoshi, and the crew, and she says that that the treasure that Caribou took, they can keep. Um, and then it pans over to where the main part of the chapter starts at the Big Mom's candy factory. It's not Big Mam. Big Mam sounds retarded. No, who the fuck he's a? Not many people use Mam anymore. Like, I mean, I'll just say thank you. I'm pretty sure it's good enough for most people. And so, the minister of the left, I don't remember. It's the catfish dude, as Luffy would say. Is trying to negotiate with one of Big Mom's crew members. Um, and we get to see him. I don't remember the name. Um, but he has a line-shaped hair, his sunglasses, wears a suit. He's a suit on. And he's like, wait, you're not fucking with the right person here. You're fucking with a person that'll destroy an island over candy. But I think she's pretty retarded. I mean, um, I think she will be an evil person in the future, and I think she should be, because this is the thing. If you look at the original Yanoku, you had there was Shanks, and then the Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido, and there was two good ones with Shanks and Whitebeard, two possibly evil one, Big Mom, and Kaido. And I really do want Big Mom and him to be evil, because it would just bring more to the story. I like to see Luffy fight a Yanoku more, because Kaido really hasn't been interested in the story. She's been getting more and more. I don't want her to be Lola's mom, because that's just too it's kind of obvious, and not only kind of obvious. It's one of those obvious things that I just don't want to happen, just because I want to see her and the crew face Luffy's and kind of be like at the beginning of the Grand Line, where Luffy is facing Baroque and Crocodile. And I think that'll be I think the early part of the Grand Line, I think she might be the weakest Yanoku. Besides Shanks. I think Shanks is just because his arm. Then I put Whitebeard. I think Kaido might actually be the strongest. Just because the reason, I mean, Shanks's arm, that naturally, if you, as a swordsman, that has to be hard to cover. So then we see another one of Big Mom's men, and he's a member of the Long Leg tribe, and he speaks with almost like a French accent, I want to say. That's how they translated it here. Um, and then we see Luffy and the gang, and you're like, Luffy's like, oh look, the fish dude, catfish dude. And what happens is that they get a call that they get a call from Big Mom about them being no candy, and that Luffy takes the phone, and he's like, you know what, you're retarded. You're going to destroy an island over candy, and it's retarded. I think first we get to see Big Mom, and her design. She's gigantic. Um, I think she's really big. Um, she's looks. She has like this Cheshire cat grin that goes about to her cheek line, and either that or her crew's really small. I've heard theories about that one, which would be interesting because we've had a lot of giant bosses with Moria, a lot of giants, but not really. I think I think if the crew was smaller, that'd be a little more interesting because I've heard theories about both. So he tells Swing Arms like, "Look, you're retarded. You're gonna destroy an island over candy. I ate it. That was on me. Don't destroy the island. But before I go, this is my territory." This was interesting how to put it. I think everybody's expecting Luffy to claim Fishman Island like Whitebeard, but to do it like that to Big Mom puts her now as an antagonist, and she's just intrigued by the whole thing. But I think real, really interesting. Her early design was nothing unexpected. We knew that she was going to be pretty ugly looking, I have to say. If she was hot, that would be great, but no, didn't happen. For what we saw in the during Water 7, she's most likely the wig because her face is like um kind of more U-shaped. The other guy I don't remember. I remember that one. I don't think kind of be like, the only thing would be if he was transvestite, but I don't think. Although I could be wrong. But really, I like this chapter. It introduced a new crew, probably the next antagonist, because I think Luffy needs to face the Yonkoku in the first half of the New World. He has to win, just like he did with Crocodile. He needs to, set something up and I think she's the most likely one because you're not gonna face Shanks. Blackbeard is the end boss. Kaido would be the only one, but nothing's been said about him. I mean, the only one left is Big Mom, and she's the one that's gotten the attention. And even though that she was introduced the latest, she was the protector of Fish Mountain. We get this scene with her, and all the talk from everybody else. So, good chapter. Love the designs of Big Mom's pirate shirt design. It was average, They had a chick with a third eye. It's weird. Something, and she's apparently holding a tea party in 4 days. So, I guess they go to that island, but I don't see them. The way things are going, I don't see. It has to be like the first island in the New World, and that would be beyond ridiculous because I think you need like Baroque Saga. It's gonna set up a bit, We're gonna have a couple stages where he faces Baroque Ancient. Of course, which would be nice. I think a little mirroring would be good, but overall, I want Mom to be an antagonist. I keep saying man. I hate it. It's retarded. I want her to be an antagonist. I want the Straw Hats to face her. I don't want her to be Lola's mom. Just because that will destroy the part of Luffy being antagonistic to her. Because I want the Straw Hats to be enemies with most of the people. Just because I want them to face most of the people. I'd rather, but she just doesn't seem interesting to me. She just, she's probably the strongest female in One Piece. Probably, yeah, I would have to say that or Vice Admiral like Sue something. I figured she's the old dude, the strategist. Or probably the strongest. That or like Boa Hancock or some other pirate. We don't know, but she's probably the strongest one. I would like to actually see that. And Luffy really stood off his skill. So comment, like, subscribe, guys. What do you think of Big Mom's crew design, Luffy's proclamation? I thought it would be a little bit differently, but it's good. Everyone knew what was happening. What do you think about everything? I'm going to watch the Saints game now. I'll do videos afterwards. Ciao.